Best Wolverine Hugh Jackman versus comic version. Hey there, Marvel fans! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving claws first into one of the most heated debates in the comic and movie universe. Who's the best Wolverine? Is it the gruff, short-tempered mutant from the comics, or Hugh Jackman's iconic portrayal on the big screen? Whether you're a die-hard comic book reader or you've only seen the movies, this is the showdown you've been waiting for. We'll be comparing origins, looks, personalities, powers, storylines, and the cultural impact both versions have had. So buckle up and let's unleash the beast, the origin of Wolverine. Comic book origins. Let's kick things off with the comic book Wolverine. Debuting in The Incredible Hulk number 180 in 1974, Wolverine, also known as Logan or James Howlett, is a Canadian mutant with a mysterious past. Born in the late 19th century, his healing factor slows his aging, making him much older than he looks. Raised in a tumultuous environment, young James witnessed tragedy that triggered his mutant abilities, including bone claws and enhanced senses. Throughout the comics, Wolverine's past is shrouded in mystery, with memory implants and amnesia playing significant roles. He's been a soldier, a samurai, and even a covert agent. His infamous adamantium skeleton was a result of the Weapon X program, which bonded the unbreakable metal to his bones, making him nearly indestructible. The comics delve deep into his psyche, exploring themes of identity, loss, and the struggle between his animalistic instincts and his desire for humanity. Hugh Jackman's introduction as Wolverine. Fast forward to the year 2000, and enter Hugh Jackman, a relatively unknown Australian actor at the time. Cast as Wolverine in Bryan Singer's X-Men, Jackman's portrayal immediately caught audiences' attention. Standing at 6'2", he was physically different from the comic's shorter Wolverine, but his performance captured the character's essence. Jackman's Wolverine was introduced as a cage fighter in Canada, echoing the character's rough and solitary nature. The movies streamlined his backstory, focusing on his amnesia and search for identity. Over the course of nearly 2 decades and 9 films, Jackman's Wolverine became the emotional backbone of the X-Men franchise. Physical characteristics comparison. Comic Wolverine's appearance. In the comics, Wolverine is notably short, standing at 5'3". He's stocky, muscular, and often depicted with wild hair and mutton chops. His appearance emphasizes his animalistic traits, reinforcing his Wolverine moniker. Hugh Jackman's physical portrayal. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is tall, lean, and undeniably charismatic. While he maintained the rugged facial hair, his hairstyle was toned down for realism. The films opted for a more subdued wardrobe, leather jackets, white tank tops, and jeans, steering clear of the yellow spandex. Despite the differences, Jackman's intense physical training brought a fierce physicality to the role. Personality and character traits. Comic book Wolverine's personality. Comic Wolverine is a complex character. He's often irritable, confrontational, and unafraid to get his hands dirty. Haunted by a past he can't fully remember, he's a loner who reluctantly becomes a mentor and leader. Jackman's characterization. Jackman's Wolverine encapsulates much of the comic's essence, but introduces a more restrained aggression. His version is sarcastic, yet has moments of vulnerability that make him relatable. The films highlight his protective nature, particularly with characters like Rogue and X-23. While still a loner, Jackman's Wolverine shows a greater capacity for love and connection, adding layers to his on-screen persona. Powers and abilities. Comic Wolverine's abilities. In the comics, Wolverine's powers include a regenerative healing factor, superhuman senses, strength, agility, and retractable bone claws. Movie Wolverine's powers. The cinematic Wolverine shares similar abilities, rapid healing, enhanced senses, and adamantium claws and skeleton. The movies emphasize his healing factor, showing him surviving catastrophic injuries. His combat skills are showcased in numerous fight scenes, highlighting his brutality and efficiency. Key storylines and development. Significant comic book arcs. Wolverine's comic storylines are vast and varied. Key arcs include Weapon X, Old Man Logan, The Dark Phoenix Saga, Fatal Attractions, and Enemy of the State. Key movie plots. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine has several pivotal story arcs: X-Men 2000, X2 X-Men United 2003, X-Men Origins Wolverine 2009, The Wolverine 2013, and Logan 2017. These movies focus on his personal journey, his relationships, and his struggle with his identity and purpose, cultural impact and legacy. Wolverine in comics. In the comic world, Wolverine is a fan favorite and a staple of the Marvel Universe. He's been an X-Man, an Avenger, and led his own teams. Wolverine on screen. Hugh Jackman's portrayal has left an indelible mark on cinema. Over 17 years, he became synonymous with Wolverine, setting a record for the longest career as a live-action Marvel superhero. Conclusion: who is the best Wolverine? So who takes the crown? The original comic book Wolverine or Hugh Jackman's cinematic version? The comic Wolverine is the foundation, a complex character with decades of storytelling that explores the depths of his psyche and abilities. On the other hand, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine brought the character to life, making him accessible to millions who may never pick up a comic book. In essence, both versions have their own merits. The comic Wolverine is the heart of the character, while Jackman's portrayal is the soul that connected with a broader audience. Perhaps the best Wolverine is a combination of both, the rich history from the comics and the emotional depth brought by Hugh Jackman. What do you think? Drop your opinions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more epic comparisons. Until next time, keep your claws sharp and your mutant powers in check.